This is Euro Drag Wars, an event where some of the fastest BMWs attend to show off their killer builds. Diesels, hybrids, and full-blown supercars lined up and did what they do best: go fast. Some set some impressive quarter-mile times, and others, well, their day ended early.
Something happened to this car.
As someone that wants to take drag racing seriously this year, I figured I'd attend this event and get a feel for it. And of course, share the experience with you guys.
Honestly, I wasn't planning to make a video today at this event. I just kind of wanted to take a day off and enjoy it. But every time I say that, I end up picking up the camera and vlogging. It's just in my DNA to make these videos for you guys. So I gotta do what I gotta do, right?
Before I could even get set up, there was a G90 M5 next to us showing off its exhaust setup from GT Halls.
I mean, that's not bad for a hybrid, is it? Sounds pretty good. So first time I've seen a G90 M5 in person. I will say this, it is a pretty big car in person. Much bigger than the F90, at least the eye test. And the blue looks pretty good. The diffuser, portion of the car is very interesting. It's a two-piece and it's really pronounced. I know a lot of you guys said like the regular non-M5 5 Series looks like a camera in the back. I think the M5 kind of stands out a little bit more in its own way. And as far as the wheels, I mean, look pretty good. I mean, the car from the side doesn't look too bad. I think my favorite part about the car is definitely the front. I dig the lights. The grills are, I guess depending on who you ask, I don't know. They're like semi-open. I don't think they look bad. At least they're not like the G80 style grills, right? And look at the freaking inlet you have down here for airflow. That is freaking massive. I don't know. I don't mind the front, honestly. I think that might be my favorite thing about the car. I thought of getting one when they were first available for order, but it's a very expensive car. And it being like in a hybrid system, it would complicate things for tuning and stuff like that, I would think so. And it's just a very niche market. I don't know how many of the guys that buy these cars are gonna actually be modifying them. I got the G87 M2 parked up here at the Beamer Invasion group. These guys allowed me to bring the car to the event and park with them at last minute, so big shout out to them. At this point, Beamer Invasion is killing it with BMW shows nationwide. You got to check them out on Instagram. They do got an event coming up in April here in Florida, which I'm going to be attending with a booth. So make sure to check them out. We're going to be here. Make sure to come see us. Make sure to come see the cars. I'll probably have like 6 cars showcased. All right, so we got Corey and Miguel from Beamer Invasion. Why should they attend this event?
It is the biggest BMW gathering in the US. By far, this new venue,
South Florida Fairgrounds in West Palm Beach,
is going to be the biggest footprint that we've ever had. Every major BMW vendor is going to be there. We're bringing back the exhaust competition, we're bringing back the burnout competition,
yes,
and we're adding autocross to the event.
And drift competition as well.
And drift competition, yeah, absolutely. So if you need to get your BMW juice, that's the day to come out to Florida. Spend the weekend, bring the family, bring the dog. Everyone is welcome. So
it has to be a service dog though, technically, okay?
Yeah.
I think we'll probably be sold out within the next couple weeks. So if you don't have a ticket, you need to get one now.
You need to get a ticket ASAP. These guys are snowballing every year. They just keep doubling in size. Appreciate you guys, man. Keep killing it. Thank you again for allowing to keep the M2 here.
Hell yeah.
We got Ken's OEM Plus G80 M3. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he does make content, a lot of content, in detail stuff on all the mods he's done in his car, the daily driven. And of course, we got the M8 here. I know I've said in the past I'm not a huge fan of M8s. I'm just not a big fan of the Grand Coupe. Those look kind of weird. The coupes though, yes. You guys knew I had to rock the B-locks. I mean, we are at Drag Wars, right? So I have to fit the set in. Plus, we just finished PI on the M2. I think you guys might have seen that video already by the time this video goes up. Can't see it, but we already added the injectors, the fuel system for Precision Raceworks. Now we can fully utilize the B-locks with the Nino tires. These wheels look so dope. If you guys haven't seen the video when I first installed them, VFC mimicked the design of the Apex VS5RS wheels, and they look so dope. You got the VFC Forge and Xenofred Blue. If you guys mention vehicle hours to VFC, you guys will save 10% off. So make sure to mention, and you guys will save quite a good amount of money. Our boy Ken with that sick fitment and the BBSs. Whew. Man, that fitment is insane. It's not every day you see a 7 Series built this way. Those look like Rolls Royce wheels. I mean, I guess technically a Rolls Royce is built on the 7 Series platform, right? So more affordable Rolls Royce? No, that front end is mean as hell, obviously on air suspension.
Has to be. Asante 22-inch wheels. My God. Look at the side skirt extension, just literally sitting on the ground. And you have the damn curtains. What is this? Is so bougie. Check out the bills in the middle. Packages of I'll let you guys guess that. And you got a chef, personal chef back there. Look at that X3M. I think it's wrapped in a satin black. Super stealthy. There's a bunch of X3Ms here at this event, like a ton of them. I mean, they're cheat codes. They're all-wheel drive, S58, they're cheat codes. And look at that, another S58 powered car, G80 M3, also either wrapped or frozen. It's hard to tell nowadays because wrap companies have, you know, developed wrap that almost looks like paint. The BC Forge, look at that fitment though. That fitment is too saucy. I love that. Got a really nice carbon fiber front lip, 3-piece. Okay, just like the G87 M2, the G80 M3s just look best in black, primarily because of the front end. Black is just the best color. F80 M3, of course we're gonna see those here for sure. Are they gonna be running on the drag strip? Probably not. These guys don't normally run the quarter mile, mainly because of the DCTs, man. The DCTs on these cars, launching them is brutal. This is what the we're talking about right here. F30, 340i, big motherfucking turbo with the VV orange turbo housing. Similar, literally the same color as my E90. The exact same color. Aftermarket charge cooler, PI. It's actually running PI. It doesn't just have the intake manifold. There you go. That's what we're talking about right here. That's what we're gonna get to eventually. I don't know about the forged carbon though. Not a big fan of that one. Fitment's pretty good. Obviously he's actually been using it. You can tell these tires have been worn for sure. Look at the fender. GTS tail lights. This kind of looks like a sleeper build, honestly. I mean, it has a M Sport package, but it is a sleeper build for sure.
This M4 is owned by a girl that comes to the track often. I got to see the car in action when I brought my 340i to the drag strip. Her fastest time being 9.4 seconds, which is super impressive.
There are a lot of fast cars here, guys. It's not like Beamer Invasion where a lot of them are just kind of built for show. Here, everybody means business in the power category. Holy shit. R8, Lamborghini, R8, 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 R8. You know those cars are like cheat codes in the quarter mile. Those and the GTRs. F80 M3, Yas Marina. Nice and stock. 6 Series, you guys always tell me to make some 6 Series content. Not a huge fan, but here you go. Here's the 6 Series content, guys. F10, I'm gonna guess 535 M Sport package. Yo, I see another Zanford Blue M2. What is good? Oh, whoa, there's a second one here too in Toronto Red. Which, by the way, if you guys have never seen Toronto Red in person, it almost looks like orange. G80 M3. Look at that fitment, though. That's a nice color combination, not gonna lie. All right, guys, this is pretty saucy right here. KLM, big turbo kit, carbon fiber galore, key strut tire brace, the big carbon fiber engine cover that actually covers the manifold. Not a fan. I like this if you have the stock manifold, it covers up the ugly one. But if you got a CSF one, you gotta show that off, baby. I've never seen this carbon trim right here though. I need to get that for my M2. Got the Agile front bumper, kind of nice. All right, so this is perfect. We have the F87 M2 here parked next to the G87 M2. Now, you guys are gonna comment and let me know which one do you guys prefer. I guarantee most of you guys are gonna say this one right here, F87. I just feel like for the G87 to like stand the chance compared to the F87, you have to mod it. Zanford Blue, I know a lot of you guys are not a big fan of that, so probably lose some points. Ooh, we got the front mount intakes, I see that. I'll take this one, I promise, I'm not being biased. E60 M5 in its stock virgin self. I mean, for these cars, you don't really have to do much. Not sure if I like the chrome M5 wheels though. Kind of prefer them in black. Look at that, another G90 M5. I think it looks pretty good. I'm still on the fence though. What is that, San Marino blue? The color looks sick, that's for sure. I'm a big fan of the headlights. The grills, X3M in all San Marino blue. Take that all day. Cheat code family car right there. It's funny, once you own a F30, 340i, you start seeing them everywhere. RK Auto, oh, he didn't go cheap on the intake manifold. RK Auto Works, CTS Turbo, charge pipe, MST intake. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. That's definitely a big boost kit, I'm guessing. Oh, and it has this trans-built, pure drivetrain solutions. Okay, yeah, this car's saucy. G80 M3 X-Drive, and of course, another F30. These guys are doing work right before they got to run it. By the way, there are a ton of Audis out here, a ton of them. I'm not filming them because, you know, I'm a BMW guy, but I am a massive fan of the RS6. One of my dream cars and absolutely gorgeous. Supra with a Garrett turbo. Got a top mount kit. CSF manifold, shout out. I do got the Volt Racing wheels. Awesome fitment. I swear, aftermarket wheels on Supers are just, it's like the best thing ever. No other car rocks aftermarket wheels better than the Supra. You guys know this Supra is running business just by looking at that rear tire. Another CSF manifold. Another big top mount. Holy sh**. Sao Paulo yellow G87 M4. F90 M5 with drag radials on all 4 tires. VFC performance wheels as well.
This is the same M5 you'll see later on in the video that had a bit of an accident.
You don't really see these that often. M440i, eh? Bead locks. Hey Bonnet, where you at? Of course, we got the F10 M5 and the M240i. These are like absolute monsters on the drag strip. This is a cheat code. Like, RIP to one stock, man. These cars are crazy. Yep, another G80. And of course, an M240i again. I'm telling you, these cars are cheat codes. CSF manifold, I'm telling you guys. CSF manifold, you guys know where to get it at, vehiclevirals.com. I'm telling you, this is the best company for cooling, guys. We sell it directly on the website. We sell a ton of CSF parts. Hit us up if you have any questions. Oh. Okay, this guy means business, the aesthetics. We're going straight for the big stuff. Billet VTT valve cover. Massive, absolutely massive turbo. And the hood dump. Me like it. That's right, I needed to find an E90 in this video, even if it's just one. 335D with the massive drag radial. What is good? And I didn't realize on this side, there's another one. And they're all gonna be running today, apparently.
I spoke to the guys that own these cars off camera. As simple as the 335Ds look, the one on the trailer has run 7s in the past, and the silver one in the 8s. They make around 1,000 torque to the wheels. That is ridiculous, and I feel like I need to buy one in the future.
There you go, one more E9X for you guys, E92 335IS. Do we have the manual or DCT? Oh, drivetrain solutions, definitely DCT. Yep, peanut butter interior, how I like it. Honestly, there's probably a little bit too many BMWs to show you guys everything here. If I see anything that stands out, I'll film it. If not, I'm just gonna go up to the strip and see if I can get some content of these fast ass cars running. Definitely a ton of dope cars out here, guys. A ton of dope cars. BMWs, that is. F90, F10. The 6 Series, what is that, an N62? Yeah, not a huge fan, but whatever. Yo, we got another G87 M2 with the same VS5RS wheels. I think those are 19s though, instead of the 20s. We like it. I don't know if I had influence by putting these wheels on my M2. There's a lot of M2s with those wheels. Got the same auto ID lip, carbon kidney grills, intake. I think those are BMS intakes. I like it. Mind, these are not 19s, these are 20s. It's just Michelin PS4 tires. Just look a lot meatier than the setup I have in my car.
Road racing was up first, which to be honest, I kind of prefer. Also, cars tend to brake less, minimizing downtime.
Yo, Lamborghini versus, I think that's an F82. Absolutely no chance.
The M440i that went up against the M4 was probably one of my favorite builds of the event. The next road race was the McLaren versus an E90 M3, but not an ordinary 90 M3. It was 2JZ swapped.
Something happened to the E46. There's an E90 that ran and I didn't capture it on video. I didn't think much of it, and that car was saucy as hell. Hopefully he lines up again so I can show you how fast it is and how good it sounds.
One of the only F10 M5s at the event was putting in some work. The R8s at the event were absolute cheat codes, casually pulling up and humbling everyone. They were fast.
7 seconds, 193 miles an hour trap and 159 miles an hour trap with the one on the right.
The 2JZ swap E90 was back, but this time against an E46 M3.
Trap 8 seconds. Looks like we have a bit of an intermission. Roll racing is done. Now the big boys are gonna come on and do some drag racing. That's gonna be fun. So can't wait to show you guys what that's gonna be like. I'm f***ing hyped, man. They got some fast cars here. Looks like some of the guys are setting up over here. Oh yeah, there we go. G82. I'm telling you, those Audis over there, man. Those Audis are scary as hell. G82 hopefully does all right.
Now it was time for some drag racing. I was waiting all day for the Titan Motorsport Super to get on the track. I've seen this car run 7s via Instagram, but I've never seen it in person, so I was hype as hell. This G80 M3 always puts on a show when he lined up. It sounded nuts. Remember one of the 335Ds from earlier in the video? Well, he was lining up. I needed to see this car in action. Not sure what happened there, but hey, you know, shit happens. This G87 M2 was apparently stock, but after seeing how fast it went on the quarter mile, I questioned the hell out of it. He was in the 10s.
That was kind of suspect. The M2 was smoking a lot. I got 9.8. That smoke is not very good looking though.
Next up was probably the fastest car of the event, but I mean, just look at it.
Wow. He let off and still got A3. Get out of here.
And then 2 F90 M5s came out to play. I knew this would be epic. And just like that, the dark M5 didn't make it far. I think he blew an axle, which absolutely sucks. The crew at the event had just re-prepped the track, so the surface was extremely sticky. Unfortunately, things like this are part of the game, and I'm sure the M5 will be back soon. In fact, a few days later, I actually seen the same M5 at the gas station, and it was back and running.
There you go. M440 specifically here for Bonner. That's for you, Bonner. That's for you.
Well guys, that was Euro Drag Wars. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it through my eyes. Do me a favor and like the video as a form of thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already, as I will be trying to get the best quarter mile times with both my M2 and 340i in the near future. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.